Yesterday we read the first half of Owl Moon and we came up with some good questions about what is owling, why is it called Owl Moon, why are they looking for owls. Okay, so today we're going to keep reading the second half of the story and we are going to try and clarify some of those questions. Okay. If I can find my sticky. Oh, and we left off yesterday. We weren't sure. Pa had made that hooting noise and then it comes back and we were trying to figure out, is it going to be a real owl or is it going to be the echo of Pa's noise? Okay, so, whoa, knocked my computer. Pa almost smiled, then he called back, hoo-hoo, 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 just as if he and the owl were talking about supper, or about the woods, or the moon, or the cold. I took my mitten off the scarf of my mouth, and I almost smiled too. You know what? I think I need to go back and reread that sentence because I think I read a wrong word. That didn't make very much sense. I took my mitten off the scarf off my mouth, and I almost smiled too. Oh, that makes much more sense. So, is it an echo or is it a real owl? Raise a quiet hand. Grant?
A real owl.
It's a real owl. Then, if we keep reading it, it for sure tells us. The owl's call came closer from high up in the trees. On the edge of the meadow, nothing in the meadow moved. All of a sudden, an owl shadow, part of the big tree shadow, lifted off and flew right over us. We watched silently with heat in our mouths, the heat of all those words we had not spoken. Oh, because they were being silent. The shadow hooted again. So I see down on the bottom, I see Pa and the boy, but I don't see an owl in this picture. Karis?
Maybe it's not an owl. Maybe it's just the mother calling because they think it's an actual owl the mother does.
Oh, maybe. I like that thinking, friends. Pa turned on his big flashlight and caught the owl just as it was landing on a branch. Oh, am I too close for you guys to see? Okay, so here's the branch. Those are the owl's big wings as he's coming to land. For 1 minute, 3 minutes, maybe even 100 minutes, we stared at one another. I think that would be kind of scary. His eyes look kind of scary in the dark. Then the owl pumped its great wings and lifted off the branch like a shadow without sound. It flew back into the forest. Time to go home, Pa said to me. I knew then I could talk, but I could even laugh out loud, but I was a shadow as we walked home. When you go owling, you don't need words or warm or anything but hope. That's what Pa says. The kind of hope that flies on silent wings under a shining owl moon. Now, friends, we found some answers to some of our questions. It told us with the words. And then some of them, I think we're going to have to be good readers and come up with our own answers from what we read and using our background knowledge and what we know about owls. So I had asked, what is owling? What is owling? Maya, what's owling?
Owling is when you look for an owl.
Owling looks like that. Okay, our next question, Gavin asked, why is it called Owl Moon? Why was the title of our book Owl Moon? It didn't tell us why it was called Owl Moon. We have to kind of come up with this one on our own. John, what do you think?
Maybe it's called Owl Moon because the owl was close to the moon.
Okay, the owl was close to the moon. Since we have to come up with this one on our own, I want to hear a couple of ideas, and then maybe we can make one big idea. Zach, what's your idea?
I think that owl moon means that that's where they live, I think.
Oh, you think when we did our research on Pebble Go, do owls live on the moon?
No, it's where the people live.
Oh, okay. Brynlee.
So I was right. It was finding owls.
You are right. So I had asked what is owling, and you had predicted that it means they're going to go look and listen for owls. And is that exactly what they did? Yeah. So why we think it's called Owl Moon, John said that they were close to the moon, and I agree. They were looking for owls. What did they need in the nighttime so that they could see the owl? Taylor?
A flashlight.
Did they bring a flashlight?
No.
What gave them light so that they could see the owls? Olivia?
The bright moon.
The bright moon. So they needed the light from the moon so that they could see the owls while they're looking for, while they go owling, right? While they're looking for owls. So I think that we can add all of our ideas together and say it's called Owl Moon because they needed the light, oh my goodness, this is a long one. The light from the moon to see the owl. And I'm not going to put a name because that was kind of our whole class. We came up with that together. Okay, so it's called Owl Moon because they needed the light from the moon to see the owl. And our last question as we were reading was, why are they looking for owls? And this one wasn't really answered either. It doesn't tell us why they need the light from the moon and why they're out there looking for owls. Why do you think that the little boy and his dad wanted to go look for owls? Zach, what do you think?
I think so they can eat them.
Oh, okay. We talked about hunting when we were making our predictions, and I don't think that it's allowed to hunt owls. So I don't think that they could eat the owls. And did they catch the owl in our story?
No.
No. So they just looked at him. So I don't think that that's what they were doing. Who else has a different idea? Miles?
They like to look at them.
Yeah. Who's ever been to the zoo? Okay. Do you like to go see the animals in the zoo? Yeah, I love to go see the otters. I love to see them flip and swim and show off and be so cute. I like to look at them. I don't do anything but look and take lots of pictures. They don't take pictures in Owl Moon, but I take pictures at the zoo. So I think that they just wanted to go look at the owls, just like Miles said. They wanted to look at the owls. Do you think it's fun? Yeah, I think so. If we've been to the zoo, we know that that's fun because it is fun. Miles. Whew. Guys, my handwriting is very messy today. Not my best kindergarten handwriting. So we answered all of our questions, and only one of them did we find evidence in the book. We had to come up with our own answers like good readers do. Okay, so tomorrow we will read the whole thing without stopping, and we will do our retell. You can go ahead